Gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. Remember, we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago presently. So, we are on Synergy Network. Call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk with Saieed Ali is going live presently on Synergy Network, viewers. We are also on Facebook and YouTube. TT Real Talk on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the bell. And Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. So viewers, like and share our social media platform. Remember, Real Talk is offering you 4% on fixed deposit. Nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago you are going to get 4% per year on a fixed deposit. Now viewers, when you go to a financial institution, they will tell you all sorts of gimmick. But the thing is, are you getting 4% at the end of 12 months? If not, contact me, Saieed Ali, at 339-1670, where we could have a proper discussion when you make an appointment to come into my business place. Remember, I'm also a licensed money lender, so those of you who are looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I love to lend and you love to borrow. So viewers, remember, contact my office, numbers on screen, and make an arrangement, make an appointment. Tell them you want to talk to Saeed, you want to set up an appointment, come in and see me, and we will go forward from there, viewers. So remember that I'm a licensed money lender also, and we are offering you 4%, viewers, on your hard-earned cash. Only at Real Talk, you're going to get that. No other financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago is giving you that. I could guarantee you that. I could guarantee you that. Now, with property tax being introduced to Trinidad and Tobago, you will have to pay property tax. With the increase of groceries, light bill, water rates, telecommunication service going up. At the end of the year, you need extra cash. Remember that, viewers, you need extra cash. And where are you going to get it? Only at Real Talk if you decide to open a fixed deposit to get 4% at the end of 12 months. Remember, viewers, these contracts go for 5 years. At the end of 5 years, you could get $20,000 on $100,000. Where are you getting that? Consult your bankers. Consult your bankers and see what you're getting. So as we start off tonight's program, viewers, remember, it's our public concerns night tonight where we deal with the road, the bridges, the box drain, the lack of representation by MPs, councillors not visiting you. Tonight is the night we do that. Now, just a little update on something for you. Finance Minister Colin Mimwood have stated that United National Congress leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar is trying to mislead the public over a 25% inheritance tax. She alleged that government intend to impose. Persad-Bissessar made the claim at a political meeting on Monday night. However, in a social media post, Mimwood stated that the leader of the opposition is spreading a false and malicious rumor that the government plans to impose a 25% inheritance tax on citizens who receive money or property from the estate or a deceased person. This is a huge lie, clearly designed to upset the voting population. There was no reply to text query to Persad-Bissessar yesterday for further information on the so-called tax or proof of her claim. Other UNC officials couldn't provide that either. Meanwhile, Communication Minister Simon de Noriega added that he had no idea what Persad-Bissessar was talking about. So imagine that, viewers. But I will tell you something, I will tell you something. If you get an inheritance, by all means, nobody should be collecting tax from your inheritance. Not friends, not family, not even the government. Not even the government. Now, let's just say Mimwood decide to implement that. The citizens of Trinidad and Tobago could actually take the government to court. You know why? The government don't know where I got my inheritance. They don't know how hard my father or my grandfather or my brother or my uncle or auntie worked to provide this for me, and you want to come and tax me? A man like me, I carry no straight to court. Call a good night.
Saeed, excellent topic. This is the imitation vaccine vagrant.
Go right ahead, you're live.
Saeed, when a man works very, very hard to build a little nice house, to look after his children so you don't want them to go through the same pains and perils as you, why they want to put an inheritance tax on it? Why are they so wicked? Inheritance tax means I am from a cursed country. When I die, I still had to pay tax. Because what I have, you're taking 25%.
Yeah.
And I believe they want to do that because we can't trust Mimwood. Remember saying they're not closing down Petrotrin?
Yes.
What happened? And they closed it down?
Correct.
In 2015, the vaccine vagrant, the original vaccine, went on a platform and said, Prakash Ramadan lie, they're not bringing property tax. What happened?
They brought it to us.
And the way to run in the country, an extension of this inheritance tax. Remember, they're getting the revenue, all the revenue from, from taxes, eh? You know what I anticipate? National insurance, they go tax it. Old age pension, they go tax it. So that's true. So anyway, they go even go back into your bank account. And if you have plenty, leaving it for savings, they go tax that too, because that's the inheritance. Everything. I mean, they say people used to bring the thing a little cheap from abroad. They taxing that 7%. So this is a taxing, lying, thieving government are going to have a nice night.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, it's public concerns night now. We are about to start our public concerns. Remember, call us from here onwards for the rest of our program. We will be dealing with broken bridges, bad drains, bad box drains, lack of MP and councillor representing your community. So from here, viewers, let all the calls that we are getting be based on what I just said. Now, if you want to call concerning flooding in the community and you're not seeing works being done, you're not seeing representative coming to see what took place over the last few days of rain and a lot of flooding in the country presently, feel free to call in, viewers. Now, we're going up to Tabakit. Despite or desperate to get to the Tabakit Secondary School to sit CSEC exam on Tuesday morning, over a dozen school children hike rides with complete strangers to get past a mudslide along the Guayakara-Tabakit main road. Resident Sharon stated that she was forced to return to her home because of the mudslide. She said the problem began to develop last year due to illegal quarrying along the main road, and the matter was raised by MP for the area Anita Haynes to the Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinanan, last year. So this matter of illegal quarrying was raised by the MP for the area, Anita Haynes, to Rohan Sinanan. Now, she added that to date, nothing has been forthcoming from the Ministry of Works. And now that we are in the rainy season, the road is impassable to commuters. So we hope that somebody now in the Ministry of Works and Transport along the quarrying division would look into this matter. And I also hope that now that the rainy season has started, Anita Haynes is going to campaign more now for what we are seeing presently on television. If it is illegal quarrying and a letter or a message was sent from one MP to the Ministry of Works and Transport, how come nothing is being done about it? This matter was raised since last year. Since last year. So is it okay to do illegal quarrying in Trinidad? Is it okay? No, I'm going to say this. To Rohan Sinanan, being the Minister of Works and Transport, when your office does not function properly with your managers and your supervisors and your general managers, if they do not come to you concerning work that people are making comments about, people are lobbying about, you know who's going to get the bad name? Mr. Rohan Sinanan is going to get the bad name. Who in the Ministry of Works is responsible for proper paving on all the nation's road? Who is the individual supposed to supervise paving or even patching to make sure that it is suitable for vehicle to run on and not horse? Who's responsible for that? Who in the Ministry of Works and Transport, what department is responsible for that? Now I'm going to tell you this. To me it seems as though that department, those managers and supervisors and general managers, to me like that department is closed down. It's closed down. Because any contractor could get a contract, go and do their paving, and however it come out, they do business. Nobody to supervise the quality of work that we are getting in Trinidad and Tobago. When the contractor goes with hundreds of millions of dollars, you know who's responsible for it after? The individuals in Trinidad who have their vehicle passing on that paved road. Because the bloody hell thing is like you're going through a back road with only potholes. With only potholes. So hear this now. Sinanan visited the area on October 2022 and stated that the solution is not easy because as the material moved, more keeps coming down. He said he visited the area to find a solution. One such solution would be closing the road. However, the problem with this is that there is no alternative access that is feasible. Sinanan said his ministry was also exploring its legal option to recover costs from the contractor who caused the mudslide. They never said anything about illegal quarrying. Notice that? He never said anything about illegal quarrying. So what are we going to do? Anybody's being charged? No. What they're trying to do? They're trying to get back the contractor to cover expense. That's what they're trying to do. When will that happen? This year, next year, the year after that, the following year? When is that going to happen? We too damn lackadaisical in this country. We too lackadaisical. You went in October 2022. Okay, you realize illegal quarrying taking place. Did you set up somebody or some team to supervise what is taking place? Who is the contractor? Did you set up that to see who is the contractor doing illegal quarrying? As the villagers would say? As Anita Haynes would say, illegal quarrying? Is there anything in place to hold these contractors? October last year to June this year, and nothing is being done. Nothing is being done. But Rohan now wants to come and tell us, the citizens, if all you want to patch the roads, all you come to our office, let us know, and all you could go ahead. Sad, it's stinking sad. I'll tell you something. I have nothing against Rohan, you know. He's a human being just like myself. But you know what I have a problem with? You want to know what I have a problem with? Work is not being done as it's supposed to. The quality of work we're supposed to be getting, we're not getting that. And that is okay by the Ministry of Works and Transport. Moving along. Once finished, the repair of the Bonaventure landslide in Gasparilla will cost the government $1.6 million. Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan claimed that the reason the work took longer than expected was because they needed to bring in heavy machinery and work with the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Company, TNTEC, to remove all power lines that were in the way of the project. He stated that the Ministry of Works and Transport will be able to solve some of last year's landslide thanks to the donation of sheet piling and pies from an oil company, an oil firm. Residents of Gasparilla can anticipate some relief over the coming weeks or so, but commuters who use a temporary Manzalena-Mayaro route will have to wait much longer for the problem to be fixed. Sinanan stated that while the issue is being handled, it is not without challenge. However, he took note of taxi drivers' remarks in Manzalena about the poor condition of the temporary bypass road. He said contractors are on the road every weekend to provide some sort of road rehabilitation. The construction of the Mayaro-Manzalena permanent road, he continues, will begin soon, but in stages. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back from this break, We're going to hear the complaints of the taxi drivers protesting about the Manzalina to Mayaro Road after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Report Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Report Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
So viewers, welcome back to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Remember, we are live on Synergy Network from Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. and we run the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Remember, we are offering you 4% on fixed deposit, viewers. Don't let this offer pass you, and you are still getting 0.05% at any financial institution. You will be missing out on a gift from Real Talk, then I should say. So here it is, Mayaro taxi drivers protest. Despite assurance from Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan, the reconstruction of the permanent Manzalina-Mayaro Road would commence in 6 weeks. Angry taxi drivers downed tool and staged protests in Mayaro, leaving commuters stranded. The $14 million, 10-kilometer roadway built alongside the collapsed Manzalina to Mayaro Road was opened in January as an alternative route for motorists. The taxi drivers who work along that Sandy Grande Mayaro route expressed frustration over the dilapidated state of the temporary Manzalina bypass road, and the government failed to fulfill its promise. Joel, one of the taxi drivers, stated that they are fed up because the little money they have made during the day, that little money goes towards fixing the suspension in their car. So viewers, that is how bad the road is. That is how bad the road is. Now, another driver added that not enough is being done to repair the temporary bypass road, and they were not prepared to spend more money every week on vehicle maintenance. Sinanan, Minister of Works and Transport, had previously informed the taxi drivers that weekly maintenance would be carried out on the temporary bypass road. However, the driver claimed that the minister had not followed through on his promise, leading to financial strain due to frequent vehicle maintenance caused by the deteriorating road condition. Now viewers, the taxi drivers are saying that Rohan Sinanan did not keep up to his word, as the Ministry of Works and Transport would be doing weekly maintenance. This is coming from the taxi driver from the Mayaro, Manzalina to Sandy Grande. It's sad, you know. Last Sunday, the minister again appealed for patience, reassuring residents that the permanent road construction will begin by August. So viewers, people are protesting, taxi drivers are protesting, Rohan Sinanan is promising, taxi drivers are saying that Rohan did not come through with his promise. They are tired, they are fed up, and they down tools, stop working, and their intention was to protest until something is being done. Do you blame them? Do you blame them? Me, I don't. Look how much money, $14 million for 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. I took a drive up there just to see the road. Tell you something, I was surprised, I was shocked. You know, $14 million was spent on a 10-kilometer road, and the condition it was in, jeez. Our tax-paying citizen. Money is being collected to maintain. And again I would say, who is in charge of supervising the contractors to make sure that we get quality, not quantity, no, quality works? Which individual, which department is responsible for supervising contractors paving on the nation road? Can somebody from the Ministry of Works and Transport say something? Could the Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinanan, could he make an appeal to the public and tell the citizens to demand a better road from contractors? Can he do that? Can Rohan Sinanan pull up on supervisors who are supervising contractors in his ministry? Can he do that? Let me tell you something. It's only on this program. We'll talk with Saieed Ali. Ministers are being bashed. Ministers are being held accountable. Only on this program, you know. Because I'm not asking them, you know, I'm telling them, you know. And that is the difference. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead.
You know, this government, especially the Prime Minister, you know, he's taking this country to be as dumb as his supporters. You want to tell me for 8 years you haven't done nothing. You have not cleaned the waterways, the river, the roads, and the economy is in shambles. And you are telling this population, I want them to believe that when you get property tax, if you ever get property tax, things will be better. So this government, this is operating on property tax. Now I am calling on all right-thinking citizens, sir. The majority, you know, of people I would suspect would be right-thinking. Come out in your numbers. You have an opportunity. Because I think those people, even the PNM supporters, because that baffles me, sir. When imagine 8 or 9 times, how much time gas raised? You remember about 7 times he said gas had raised, the price of gasoline, transport went up. Everything went up. And this is the government you are going to vote for. For what reason? For what reason are you voting for this government? I want you to think about that when the previous government, the partnership government, was in power. How much times tax raised? How much time gas raised? How are you living? You know, with this flooding, everything for this government is blaming. Blaming climate change and World Meteorological Service and all this kind of foolishness. What I am saying to the citizen tonight, sir, clean the waterways, have it clean, dredge the river, descend the river on a regular basis. And if that does not help, then blame climate change. You know, you understand what I'm saying? I can understand how some of these supporters going out and support this man who is impoverishing them. Look beyond yourself. Look at the future of your children. Look at the future of your children. Do you think they have any future with this government, sir? So this is what I want to talk. Don't vote on race. Look at the issues. Look for yourself and for your children. Look for betterment. You understand? Look how people being flooded out. I see on television, sir, over 3,000 chickens being drowned.
Yes.
Is these people are going to be compensated for by the government or any kind of thing? This is what I'm saying. I want all right citizens, thinking citizens, come out on the 14th of August and get this government out of power, or your children, your grandchildren are doomed. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friends. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear the Works and Transport Minister ramping up landslip and road repairs in Trinidad. We're going to talk about that after this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Report Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Report Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Now viewers, Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan says landslip repair have been ramped up with 3 separate units working to repair slippage and dilapidated roads. Well, congratulations for Rohan for ramping it up, but let's see how fast it goes. Among the road earmarked for repair is the 14-mile mark in Penal Rock Road, which has 10 landslip, and over the past few months, residents have staged numerous protests asking government to fix the problem. As he toured a landslip repair site at Bonaventure in Gasparilla, Sinanan stated that the ministry has ramped up its landslip repair program, and tenders have gone out to fix 3 landslip along the Penal Rock Road. So my question is now, come on. My question is, they say from November, December to somewhere in June is the dry season. Why hasn't these landslip tenders went out in October? So by November, they would have had contractors tendered, and contractors would have been able to get contracts. So by December, January, February, March, April would have been a dry season, and the landslides or the landslip or the slippage or the moving of dirt, however you want to call it, would have been repaired in the dry season. So now that the rainy season starts now, you want to go and fix road now, and you know what they would say when rainfall? They had to stop the project due to bad weather. Very smart. Very smart. Yet contractors are taking millions of dollars of taxpaying citizen money. Taxpaying citizen money, and they are going with it. What are we doing about it? What is the Ministry of Works and Transport doing about it? You see, I'm going to tell you something. The Ministry of Works and Transport will forever carry the blame. You know why? The minister will forever carry the blame, because apparently he does not have someone in office to supervise these work. And why the hell are you fixing a landslip in the rainy season? That's donkey sense. My 11-year-old son would say, but Daddy, why is when rain falling, all come to fix landslip? Why you didn't do it in the dry season? Because he knows the difference between the dry season and the rainy season. Imagine that, eh? And we have to say, hooray, now we get the road fixed. In the rainy season, as rain starts, 2 months into it, landslide again. And what takes place? Millions of dollars went down the drain. Hooray! It's sad, you know, Rohan. It's sad, and it's really, really sad that for our department, well, with engineers and well-educated people, all they wait for the rainy season to start to fix roads. How do they call all you? Educated what? Are they educated but yet all a duncy head? Are they educated with degrees and bachelor degrees but yet all have no common sense to know you fix the road in the dry season? It's sad, boy. It's sad. It's really, really sad to know we have highly educated people in position, but yet they drown themselves with stupidity. The minister added that there are 3 units doing landslip, which are the pure program upgrade for road efficiency, that is pure, the BLT, the bridges, landslip and traffic management, and the highway division unit. Once landslide are repaired, Sinanan said, road paving will start, as there is now more funding for road paving. Listen to this.
This morning we visited one of the landslip that is under the highways division. We did indicate that the highways division, they are attempting over 500 projects this financial year. Because of the downpour we had last year, we had a significant amount of landslip taking place across the country. We have ramped up the landslip program where we have the pure division, the highways division, and also the BLT, which is the major landslip division doing landslips. We also have a significant amount of road improvement taking place. Road paving is going on around the country. It started at the 3rd of January this year, and we also have a major river cleaning program ongoing. So you have the drainage department ramped up to full capacity now. You have the road paving, the highways division, the pure unit. So the ministry is really firing on all cylinders at this point in time.
Since last year, landslip have been developing at an unprecedented rate. Last year, our Skinner Trace in Siparia began collapsing, destroying a house and toppling electricity line. The viewers, let me tell you something. It's common sense. It is all common sense. You do not fix a landslip in the rainy season. It will cost halt of project. It will cost material to wash away. And it will also cause a lengthy time frame. I am not an engineer, but I could tell you these things. Imagine that. How sad we have well-educated and qualified people, and yet they are so foolish. It's sad, you know. It's really, really sad. So viewers, before I go any further tonight, on Friday, let me say it like this, Don't forget, Party with Dad is taking place this Friday, the 16th of June, at South Ranch in Debe. South Ranch in Debe. Artists include Daddy Chinese, Rakesh Shankaran, Rishi Gayadin, and many more. So viewers, I'm going to tell you something. Me and Rishi good enough. Me and Rishi Gayadin, we good enough. That is why I'm doing this, because he's the one keeping it, right? So, to Rishi and the RG band, all the daddies in the band. All the daddies in the band, happy Father's Day. So, remember again, viewers, Party with Dad is taking place this Friday, the 16th of June, at the South Ranch in Debe. Remember that. It's a special treat for the fathers in Trinidad. On the 16th of June, South Ranch, artists include Daddy Chinese, Rakesh Yankaran, Rishi Gayadin, and many more. I will also be there. I will also be there. So, it's party time for the daddies. Also, viewers, before I go further, I want to wish my good friend, a very, very good friend of mine, happy birthday to Wesley. Now, Wesley is also known as Suspect. He is also known as Suspect. A very, very good friend of mine. He's the guy who have my Benz, Real Talk Benz, in that condition that it is in presently. Let me tell you something. That Benz is a hit in Trinidad and Tobago. A hit. And I want to thank Wesley. I want to wish him a happy birthday with health, wealth, strength, and a good life with his family. So my friend, in Trinidad and Tobago, we know him as Bobo. We know him as Bobo. A good friend, a good friend. So my friend, happy birthday. Eat, drink, live, make merry. As we go back to our show tonight, the beauty of Palmer's Park has been tainted by influence from nearby food hut, which emits a foul odor and pose a grave health hazard to park users. For years, waste generated from on-site kitchen have been freely flowing behind the huts onto lay-by of sunny Ramden Drive. On Tuesday, joggers and residents joined with the Palmer's Historical Society to launch a petition. PHS President Terence said, the petition is aimed at forcing the authorities to address the health hazard and safeguard the park's natural beauty. So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to tell you to understand something here. The Palmer's Park, the villagers of the Palmer's area there and residents, they use the park to jog, to walk, husband, wife, son, daughter, even they jog with their animal or they carry their animal for a walk in the park. And they are complaining now that the food kitchens, the people who sell food there, that the garbage is coming on the roadway. It is coming on the park. And it seems as though that nobody is cleaning it. Now, I'm not blaming the kitchen, but it's a concern I am raising. It's a concern. It's a health hazard. Imagine if every day you're putting out a garbage bag in front of your house for the garbage truck to collect. You put it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. When you realize how the garbage truck didn't pass in front of your house, becomes a what? A dump. With garbage bags all over. So I believe that EMA now should go down, visit the park. Remember, they are litter wardens. Remember that. Remember that. They are litter wardens. Now viewers, Terence said the petition was a last resort as they have written to the EMA, the Public Health Division of the Ministry of Health, the Penal Debe Regional Corporation, and the Minister Donna Cox, who is the Minister of Social Development. So tonight now, I'm making a big play on national television for the litter wardens to go down by Palmer's Park and pay them a visit. You all didn't know we have litter wardens? Yes, we have them. They're all over the country. One food hut operator one food hut operator known as Jim stated that they are willing to help financially to correct the problem, but authorization is needed. The Penal Debe Regional Corporation Chairman, Dr. Alan Sami, said they have been trying to get jurisdiction over the hut and lay-by from local government ministers since 2013. How could a ministry be so... How could a ministry be so slack? Since 2013, Alan Sami have been trying to get authorization. We in 2023. You can imagine that? Local government Minister Saieed Ali promised to look into the matter and then gave a response. So, here what's going on here. You see just how they want to keep the Brian Lara Stadium all clean and nice? Just how they want to keep Queen's Park Savannah all clean and nice? Just how you want to keep Skinner Park in San Fernando all clean and nice? Well, the residents of Palmas in San Fernando are complaining. You know why? Because the damn place stinks with rubbish. And nobody's addressing the matter. Nobody. I would like to know who's the MP for that area. Or who's the councillor for that area. Palmas. Alan Sami is trying to get authorization, trying to get help from local government ministry since 2013. We're in 2023. Wait now. Kamala ain't living too far from down there. Kamala in Palmas area. You should a little further up. Kamala! Kamala! Here what you do, take a crew and go down by Palmas Park and see what is taking place there. It's sad, boy. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Call a good night.
A very, very good evening to you, Mr. Said.
To you, my friend. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right, brother. You don't worry about that at all. So there is a saying in the international community that God created the world, but the Dutch created the Netherlands. And these people are the best in the planet with the expertise, the technology, and the know-it-all to deal with flood mitigation, water conservation, water retention, and all these things. Why don't our government take a hint and get in contact with the Dutch government or the agencies in Holland and see what they could do to assist us rather than we just spending top and modern wasted money? And secondly, this thing about paving Waterbill Road in the rainy season, could we fly kite in the rain side, all the best?
Well, I gotta tell you something. Now, even though I may call them a bunch of educated clowns, understand why I'm saying that? A bunch of educated clowns. It may look that way to us. But listen to this. When you spend $10 million on a project and you start it in the rainy season and rain start to fall and materials start to wash away, keep in mind contractors get part of the money. Eh? Keep that in mind. Right? $10 million allocated for a project. Viewers, listen this carefully. Eh? I'm educating all of you here now. I would love this. You don't have to go to school for this. You don't have to have a degree. No professor ain't had to come and tell you this. No high qualifying bachelor degree or doctorate individual going and tell you this. It's me, Saieed, telling you this. So hear this. We are fixing the landslip in the dry season because it has no material to wash away. Good? Nice. We established that. So when the rainy season starts and rain starts to fall, you know, sometimes we just get days of rainfall, and in some areas we may get flood. When you drop material and it wash away, keep in mind this material is already paid for. It is already paid for. So here it is. So when rain fall and the material wash away, that is one. Number two, they had to pause work. Number three, they expand the length of the time. And number four, when the government go back to when the contractor goes back to the government, here what's going on. Due to the fact that the weather condition or rain started to fall, material washed away. Material washed away. So technically now, a $10 million project became $20 million. Why? You need more material. Why? Because the material washed away. Why? Because the rain was falling. Trinidad and Tobago, you don't need a professor to tell you that. You don't need somebody with a doctorate to tell you that. Common sense will tell you when you're fixing a landslip in the rainy season, the material will what? It will wash away. So automatically a $10 million project will escalate to $20 million. $10 million more or $5 million more. Who's paying for that? The government. Who's to be hold responsibility? Nobody. Nobody. I may call them a bunch of educated clowns. But the back of that, on the back side to that, so here we go do it. Contractor John, wait till the rainy season start. Allocate $20 million for that project, but when the rain start to fall and you know material start to wash away, I have more money, you ask me for $20 million more and I go add on the $20 million more. Why? Because of the rain falling and the public see the rain falling now, so there's no material washing away now, and them I go tell we nothing. So here we go on Contractor John, you go get something and you go give me a little something and we go there, and the public will be like fools because rain falling and material washing away. Trinidad and Tobago, if you didn't gain knowledge from that, well then I would really say the ministry fooling all year. They're fooling all year. Caller, good night.
Mr. Saeed, good night.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Saeed, the first thing we have to check where roads is concerned in this country is that Trinidad and Tobago has a pitch lake. We have a pitch lake in Trinidad and Tobago, yes, and we also have the worst roads in the Caribbean.
Well said.
And secondly, why the government of the Trinidad and Tobago Republic does not come out and tell the people why we have no clean access to our pitch to get our roads fixed. That is one thing. Another thing, the overruns on contracts, as you just explained, Mr. Saeed, that is real. And that is happening on a daily basis in the corporation. And I am telling you, sir, that the work of the councillors and the aldermen of the various different corporations is to make the workers look bad by stifling them for funds and gears and tools and OSHA Act protection gears. They are not going to supply us with anything to do our work, because they want to give it out in contract. So I am saying to the workers of local government, the workers of local government have to understand that this is not no party business going on here anymore. This is about we, our work, and our livelihood. And we have to vote against local government reform, sir, because that, I am telling the workers of this country that are working in local government, that is going to attack you all. It is going to make all of your work redundant in the corporation. Because, Mr. Said, I want to explain something to the public. The government's whole plan with local government reform is to stop sustainable work from the citizens of this country so that we would not have the benefit of severance and gratuity pay. And that is really, really, really the truth. And we have to stand up against that and let this government know now is the time. Workers is not about work, it's not about part anymore. It's not about PNM and UNC. It's about the attack on us. And we need to do something about it now, else we will all be sent to. Thank you, Mr. Said.
Thank you, my friends. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to have the bad road up in Aripo Heights.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Report Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Real Talk Report Companies and Licensed Moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Remember, we are offering you 4% on fixed deposit, viewers. Remember that you're not getting that nowhere. So contact me at 339-1670. We set up an appointment and we'll have a discussion and you make your investment from there. Remember, I'm also a licensed money lender. Those of you who are looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. It's not a problem as long as you have some form of collateral for us to hold. It's not a problem. We can do business. Remember, I am also a spiritual consultant. Those of you having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me also. Pop in number on screen there again, Director. So the public will know this is our numbers to call in. So viewers, that is our numbers there. Contact our office from Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Set up an appointment. Come. Visit us. Let's do business together. Heights of Aripo, residents joined together to protest deteriorating roads in the rural community in East Trinidad. The resident did not burn tire or block the road. I'm going to tell you something. They didn't do that, but hear this. The road is already crumbling. But instead, they came out and gave a tour of the road they are forced to maneuver on a daily basis. You have a video of the road? Now viewers, PRO of the community, Village Council, Cleveland Douglas, explained that residents were concerned that the community would be cut off if the road gets worse. Look at that. They are forced to maneuver in this area. Look at the landslides. Now, Douglas claimed that the Rural Development Company of Trinidad and Tobago was supposed to do rehabilitative work on the road on a major 12-ton bridge in the community, but instead only focus on the entrance of the community. So what happened to the rest of the community? The villagers are saying that They are only focused on the entrance of the community. What happened to the rest of the roadway? He also noted that residents did not blame Arima MP, Penelope Beckles Robinson, or the councillor, who they admit had written numerous letters to the Ministry of Works and Transport seeking assistance for them. So who's responsible now? Ministry of Works and Transport? It's sad, you know, it's sad, it's really, really sad. Rural Development Company of Trinidad and Tobago was supposed to do rehabilitative work on the road and a major 12-ton bridge in the community, but instead only focused on the entrance of the community. So when they go into the community, are they not focusing there? The villagers are saying this. And what? What now is Rohan Sinan saying? What is Mr. Sinan saying concerning what the roadworks company is only seen about? Just the entrance. It's sad. It's really, really sad. So viewers, it's time for me to say good night on our Public Concerns night. But do join us on another night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on Synergy Network for another live show, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Until we meet again, viewers, be safe and good night.